Hello everyone, Digfig here, and welcome back to some more of the Outer Worlds, the perils of Gorgon, on Gorgon, not at Gorgon, it's on. We left off down here in what I'm presumably is the mines, where everyone told me not to go. There's a little journal here, but do all the YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification, check out my Twitch channel, watch all the content front to back. Now let's get right into this embarrassing reading thing. Accidents reports Gorgon Mines. Accident report Gorgon Mines again. Minecart derailed from cargo track during transport, falling a significant distance before striking the ground with considerable force, splitting its cargo and damaging the unit. Cause: worker inability to appropriately manage spatial location, remaining cognate of environmental hazards. That's a funny way to describe that. Loss of one minecart, delay in Compound X delivery. Loss of a branch of cargo track expected to create significant additional delays. Recommending switching to new mining location to minimize delays and loss of productivities. No resources available to allocate to track repair at site cleanup at this time. Additional hazards posed: slippage, human bodily fluids, potential decrease in employee morale, visual olfactory. Additional recommended actions: summoning garbage processing officer for waste removal. Yeah, he's not supposed to deal with that. Shut down mine track associated with this site such time as repairs can be made. Relocate mining operations to another active site. Increase all mine worker shifts to maintain current level of productivity. Consider placing cones around wet surfaces. All good ideas, I guess, for this stuff. I mean, yeah, I'm guessing that's the dude who got the thing fell on him. Plus that guy got crushed as well. Unless they're, I don't know. Do you think that report's about the one that's crushed right next to it, or the report's about something different? Mining accident discovered. Oh, apparently I haven't looted this stuff. Thought we did. Was just gonna run back out the mine. But spider senses tingled that there was some loot to be had. Did you know me and loot? Must be a loot hoarder. Ooh. More of these guys? Oof, I do a lot more damage. Well, in between episodes, I leveled up and there's a perk that gives you 5% bonus damage per flaw you have. And I have taken 4 flaws on this guy so far. Over the playthrough. So, that kind of give you 20% damage bonus for just one perk. Flat across the board damage bonus I think is definitely worth it and cool. Virgil's research point discovered. Some didn't like this building and ripped it to shreds and busted through the wall.
Some research down here.
Really don't feel like reading those comics. Fancy gold bars. Shoot them, what's the worst that could happen? It's just like chemical 0 bars or something? Or are they literally just gold bars? Yeah, I know, I saw the journal thing in here. We will get to it. Okay. Maurice Walton's datapad. Virgil. Making progress on the grav plating for the package, though not nearly as fast as you'd like. Given the spill rate of Gorgon, the anomaly. Given the spin rate of Gorgon, the anomaly I've been observing is only present in the sky 3 hours out of every 24. Doesn't help that I have to readjust my telescope every couple minutes to keep tabs on the slippery bastard. Come by my workstation outside the manufacturing dome when you've got a minute. The data this thing is throwing off is strange as all get out. Be ashamed to compromise the package with the misplaced 0, right? By the way, I checked on Adiance. The fumes aren't doing him any favors. We ought to get him out of there as soon as we can. How's your sister coming along in the schedule? By the marvelous mustache of Exeter Ramirez. P.S. You got to tell Birdie to stop bringing me food. If I have to eat another damned can of salt tuna fillets, I'm gonna hurl. There's something in the sky throwing off crazy readings for 3 hours out of 24-hour day cycle. on this place? Not down here, obviously, because you can barely see the sky. Huh. Wonder if I can see that by just sleeping like an hour at a time and checking the sky for some weird patterns. We did up here, right? Yes, we did that. I was about to say we've done down here. And then there's a bunch of things that haven't been looted. I think that's everything. I hear you, Sprat. Oh, keep it on, Sprat. Just really don't care about you guys. Plus, you're feeding all the people around here locally. So, I really have no business killing you. F5 save? Yes, it does. Ah, modern games. Gotta love them. Don't see any hostiles or anything. Fast travel location discovered. Is some lootables. Hiding around back. Yeah, Sprats, we hear ya. Seeing all your cutesies and stuff. Just the dramatic music in this expansion is beautiful.
Close call. I thought I knew the OCI backwards and forwards. The marauders got a way of finding every nook and cranny on this rock. OCI. Fancy joint. Smells like Wentworth's and leather. A real slice of Byzantium. You don't set that up unless you're planning something big. Adrena time? Sure. But something tells me there's more to the story. Got a hunch to follow up on near the old mines. I'm leaving this here, in case I gotta come back.
Yeah, I agree. Adrena time's big, but something seems bigger.
Measurement.
Show scan of the preserved eye.
Measurement complete. Ocular identification complete. Welcome, Clarence Mostly. Access granted. Welcome to the Office of Creative Incubation.
Thank you. Hold the transition to Office of Incubation. That was a whole bunch of sparks. That shit's fucking sketchy. Please stop staring at me with your swords and shit, Moon Man. I like how you can't loot while relooting.
If we learned anything in our travels, it's that the fancier the facade, the darker the underbelly.
I agree with you, especially after that promising lottery thing where they were just harvesting people. It's really fucked up. Standard Trooper gold armor? Garbage. Messages. From Goodfellow, L subject, reputation, procedure, and protocol. McKay, after some deliberation, I've decided to update your standard procedure and protocol while you operate the front desk, committing the following to memory. Do greet visitors and workers with a smile. Do mention Spacer Choice brand products and service in your daily greetings. Do monitor and report extended lavatory breaks. Don't mention your surveillance and security systems to arriving visitors. Do not talk about the incident. Don't let any authorities into the upper floor under any circumstances. Failure to adhere to Protocol 6 will result in demerit on your permanent record. I don't mean to be harsh with you, McKay. You're part of the family too. Regards, loyal management. Okay. Unlock lavatory door. Unlock showcase. Return to route. Exit. What showcase did we just unlock?
They got one for Edgewater. Oh, it's just salt tuna. Come on, we got a volcano too.
Spacer's Choice is unreasonably proud of their low-quality fare, aren't they?
Oof. None of that sounds like a good time. This is energy canisters. Huh. Light machine gun Mark III, gold helmet, ammo. Can't get into that display. Same as what I've already given him. Perfect game. Start the weapon long enough and you'll swear you can hear the roar of stadium crowd cheering you on, hungry for more action. Who are you to disappoint your fans? Technically, we are no one to disappoint our fans. Just gonna give them fancy weapons, just out of curiosity. Much lower damage. Champion crossbow. Saltuna. Favorite. Taking all of it, and I'm proud of it. Yes. Yeah, this is a bit weird. This is very showmanshipy. Very, very elaborate decorations. I said unlock the lavatory. That one is sealed. It's a very, very fancy bathroom. That's disgusting. And it's the one I looked at the most. What the poop? Kind of bot is not doing their job. Oh, the other toilet's pretty clean looking-ish. Got some water damage going on here. That one poopy toilet. Kinda janky there, buddy. Sealed. Why is that door sealed? That stuff. Vending machines. Salutes. Is there just ammo everywhere in this universe? Is that Saltuna? We like Saltuna. Energy cell, armor parts. Don't mind me, just climbing up on the counter like a good guy. 26 bits, open the door, because you know, going through doors, overrated. Get cartridges. You don't seem to be in working condition there, cooking bot. Assuming if I requested some food, you would be unable to deliver. Cabinets. Yes. Because we can exit like a civilized human being, right? First choice. Their armor always so garbage. Sell weapons. 540. Sell the duplicates with very hard button presses for no particular reason other than I like pressing that button really hard. It's an 88, it's a 44, but they're the same item. 291 out of 350. Seems like after this episode, it's time to maybe go back to the New Hope and do some serious inventory management. Is this another one? No, they're level 26s, which is what I'm running, right? No, I'm running a 34. That I assault rifle 2? Why would you give me such low DPS guns in here? A huge letdown. Man. You have a 4,000 mod barrel though. Speedy mates, rate of fire. Sure, buy some of your stuff. So why not? That gun garbage also? Yeah. Huh. This is just giving low tier stuff. For whatever weird reason. Already looted all you guys. That's an upstairs. It's a dead guy. How do we get to dead guy? There's a dead guy right behind that wall. Can we get to dead guy? Well, there were lootable things by him, right? We might not be able to get to him. Does look like he has part of his temple blown out. It's been there long enough to completely decompose, too. Combat drone is down. There's lootable things behind this staircase. Question mark? I want in. Fine game. Why do you have to make it all mazy, Holes blown in walls, dead guys, safes, computers that I can't interact with, but seem to be in working order, which is strange in this game. Hello, Marauder. The dots on both of them, take cover for reload. Yeah. I don't really want to mess with this kind of weapon either, guys. It's violent. I don't loot any of you guys. Yeah, I've got some skills. Ooh, hey, more data terminals. This is gonna be a lot of reading, isn't it? That's the feels that there's gonna be lots of reading. Model spaceship, yes, I will always take you. You're kind of my jam. Like a hunk of meat. Apparently these guys were eating sprats. No respect for the sprats. Loot, loot, loot all day long. Loot, loot, loot. Well, this guy's got a lot of sliced bread. Maintenance room key, 150. Dang. A lot more body parts here than there should be. Another terminal. What does that put me at? 3 terminals in this room. One of them was here. This is the first one. Messages. Thank you for using CSGMI. Oh boy. Okay. Hold on. Mr. Lawrence Goodfellow. Fortunately, I've had the opportunity to review the latest test results from Human Inquiry. I agree with you and the Committee General's assessment that these test results are unacceptable. The latest experiment samples of adrenotime demonstrate a 15 out of 17 possible symptoms in my rubric of dangers, lethal, otherwise high-risk side effects. I have sent a full report to your desk, the abstract of which is as follows. Adrenotime is currently state fails to meet the product Project standards. By my calculations, Dreamtime users trade short-term improvements in productivity for long-term losses in productivity. Especially dead workers or unproductive workers. Yes, they are. Whenever a calculation product... Whenever a calculation produces an... Yeah, that is that doesn't make any sense to me. Produces an unforeseen result, it is prudent to take a look at one's numbers. Incorrect numbers lead to flawed calculations. If the HIA's calculations are sound, then their numbers that is to say, the drugs provided by chem labs must be flawed. Your esteemed colleague. That was hard for me, and I don't know why. Are there 3 there? Or just 2, and I'm crazy. So yeah, there's 3. And that's the one we just read. And it's on to this one. Mr. Lawrence Goodfellow. Subject: further analysis on fundamental problems undermining our operations with additional suggestions. I have not yet received your correspondence regarding my personal letter. I can only assume you are still to deploy a practical colloquial? I don't know that word. Colloquialism? Chewing over your commentary, I have several additional insights which I have calculated into an itemized list and sent to your secretary. Collated, not calculated. Here is my summary. I believe the root of the problem lies in the chem lab. I have mentioned in my previous letter incorrect numbers led to flawed calculations. The problem must therefore be found in Dr. Jasper's Lowe and his stewardship of the chem lab. Dr. Lowe is notoriously lackadaisical and careless manager, and pardon my language, a poor scientist. Oof. The chem lab must provide HIA with a safe, high-quality, carefully refined drug in which to conduct tests. The slappish artist high-risk formula chem labs has been delivering to HIA can only result in unacceptable test results. I understand that the safety and high-quality development are often anti-theoretical to the corporate strategy of Spacer's Choice, but in my life I have found that the perspective of an outsider can be helpful. I am too tired, my brain is shutting off, I'm not good at this in the first place. Awaiting your response. Encouraging words on the nature and practice of leadership with additional insights. Mr. Lawrence Goodfellow. Your response to my previous 2 letters are conspicuous by their absence based on my analysis of your personality type, dietary habits, patterns of speech, and the mode of dress. I must conclude that resemblance with reasonable certainty that your silence stems from the trepidation and anxiety. Trepidation and anxiety. Ugh, why do they gotta use such big words for this idiots down here? If I might presume to offer you some advice cultivated after years of living in Byzantium, may I suggest that your anxiety stems merely from ignorance in the easiest of voices to rectify, and requires only learning and heeding the advice of others, of one's betters. The success and failure of any project depends on the readiness of its constituent staff to perform their mandated duties. Scientists perform experiments, researchers research, managers manage. When one of these roles acts outside of its limitation, chaos is introduced into the system. Take heart, you need not fear the burden of management. The secret of good leadership is strong oversight combined with careful, studious, numerical driven, and scientifically supported management. The turbulence experienced by the project is emphational, not the fault of the OCI. What? However, it is the role and duty of the OCI to fix these problems. Ours and our only department capable of righting the ship of innovation in the waters of chaos. What the fuck? Empathetical? Empathetical, not the fault of the OCI. Yeah. I would be like, over my head, use smaller words, you fucking pretentious loser. But I'm also just an idiot. So there we are. Comes to the English language, not my strong suits. On to another terminal. Oof. Oof. So much more reading. By the way, everyone, we went over the time for this episode because I decided to read that terminal. And it was embarrassing. But do all the YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification. Thank you all for stopping by. Check out my Twitch channel. Watch all my content front to back. It's the #1 thing you can do to help YouTuber. And I will see you all in the next video. Dig Fig out. Oh, God. Oh, stretch it a little again. I'm getting tired, everyone.